Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome back to a new vlog. Today in my kitchen we are actually going to do some baking, and we are going to bake chocolate chip muffins, lemon drizzle muffins and scones. So let's get started. The ingredients that we need for our muffins are 275 grams of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 75 grams of caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, muffin cases, 2 medium-sized eggs, and 225 ml, which is 8 ounces of milk. We also need 100 grams of melted butter. I'm using chocolate chips. You can use blueberries, raisins, anything. I've also got icing sugar and lemon for the drizzle. So let's get started. In a bowl, I'm going to add in the melted butter, now also we need to preheat the oven on 200 degrees Celsius. So if we preheat the oven now, and I've added in the bowl, I've added in the melted butter and the sugar, and now I'm going to whisk it. We need to whisk the butter and the sugar until the color of the mixture turns a bit pale. We actually want yellow pale color. So at the moment it's dark yellow. When the color goes a bit lighter, then our butter and sugar is mixed well. Now I'm going to add in the eggs one by one. As you can see, the color's gone lighter. Now the other egg. Now I'm going to add in vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon, mix it in well. So now our wet ingredient is done. Now we need to do the dry ingredient. So in a bowl, I'm going to add in the self-raising flour, the 275 grams. We need to sieve our flour. Once that is done, now I'm going to add in the baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, mix it together, and now we're going to mix the wet ingredients and dry ingredients together. So I'm going to put half of the dry ingredient with the wet ingredient. I'm going to mix it together. I'm going to add in milk little by little. Mix it well that there are no lumps created. Now I'm going to put in the rest of the dry ingredient. I'm also going to put in the milk. Mix it together well. Basically this is a folding technique now, so we need to fold it in and mix it as well. Fold it in and mix it. This is what our ingredient should look like, our mixture should look like, sorry. Now that our mixture is ready, I'm actually going to divide it half in another bowl. And in my half mixture, I'm actually going to add in 50 grams of chocolate chips. Now I'm adding in some self-raising flour. I'm mixing the chocolate with that, and then I'm going to add it to my mixture. This is because when the cupcakes are made, the muffins are made, sorry, the chocolate does not sit in the bottom, it comes to the top. So now that the mixture is done, with the help of an ice cream scoop, I'm now going to scoop in the mixture into the cases. This mixture makes about 12 muffins, 12 good sized muffins. Now I'm going to put in the chocolate chip muffins. And now that is done, I'm going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes. So now my muffins are ready, and this is what they look like. So until our muffins are cooling, let's make scones. So for scones, what we need, the ingredients are 450 grams of self-raising flour, 2 medium-sized eggs, 50 grams of caster sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 100 grams of butter cut into cubes, and a little bit of milk, about 3 ounces. So now we're going to add in the flour. So I'm going to sift the flour. Now I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, level teaspoons. Now I'm going to add in the caster sugar. Once all that is sieved, I'm going to add in the butter. And now I'm going to mix the butter and the flour together. Now what we are looking for is breadcrumb type, so the flour and the butter should be flaky and crumbly. Just like this, looking for some flakes and crumbles. Once that is done, in the milk that we have, we need to add in the 2 eggs. Sorry, I said 3 ounce milk, we actually need 8 ounce milk. I will link the recipe ingredients down below. So in the 8 ounce of milk, we need to add in 2 eggs. And now in the bowl of the mixture, I'm going to make a well. I'm going to add in half the mixture of the milk and egg and give it a good mix. And now I'm going to add in a little bit more and mix it well. Once all the milk mixture is mixed with the flour, I'm going to now take all the dough out on a board, and now I'm going to knead the dough. Just give it a good knead. We are looking for a smooth dough. Just use the kneading motions, the pushing backward, pulling forward. So this is what our dough should be once it's kneaded. This is how it should look like. Once that is done, we need some flour for dusting. And we're going to roll the dough out. You can have your scones as thick as you want to and as thin as you want to. There's no rules on how it should be, but this is how thick I'm leaving my scones. I've actually bought these pastry cutters from eBay. They're not expensive. You can actually buy them in different shapes, different sizes. This is also ideal if you want to get your children involved in baking. So I'm going to cut out 6 square scones. I have got sheet pans and I've actually buttered my sheet pans instead of with lining paper, because when you butter your sheet pan, your scones at the bottom are also golden and they don't stick. Whereas if you use a parchment paper, you don't get the golden brown color at the end of the scone. Sorry, at the bottom of the scone. Now I'm going to cut out the round shapes. At this stage, if you want to freeze your scones, you can go ahead and freeze them. And they can be left frozen for up to a month. Now I'm making an egg wash. I'm mixing 1 egg and milk together. And I'm going to apply the egg wash on the scones. Now the secret to get golden brown scones are, if you egg wash your scones properly and thickly, you would get a golden color. I'm going to put the scones in a preheated oven at 200 degrees for 15 minutes. Whilst I'm doing that, my muffins are actually cooled down. So I've got 3 tablespoons of icing sugar. And now I'm going to put in some lemon. I'm going to put in about 1 teaspoon of lemon because I want a thick consistency. And now I'm going to drizzle my muffins with the lemon icing sugar. So 6 of my muffins are chocolate chip, 6 of the muffins are lemon drizzled. So after 15 minutes, this is what my scones look like. And as you can see, they are golden brown from the underneath. And now I'm going to slice one of my scones and I'm going to put raspberry jam on it. It's entirely up to you what you like. You can put Nutella, any jam, marmalade, clotted cream, and enjoy it with green tea, hot cocoa, tea, coffee, anything. So this is it. If you like my recipe, then please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more recipes like this, then please do subscribe to my channel. My muffins and scones are ready and my children are going to enjoy that. I hope that you will make these and your family will enjoy it. Until then, take care